Welcome to today's episode where we delve into a sensitive yet crucial topic, why women cheat. Now this ain't about pointing fingers or placing blame, but let's be real folks. Infidelity can shake a relationship to its core. Understanding the reasons behind it, well, that's the first step towards healing and building stronger, healthier relationships. We're going to break down this complex issue, examining the psychological, emotional, and even societal factors that can contribute to a woman's decision to stray. We're talking real reasons here, the kind of stuff that festers beneath the surface and can lead to cracks in the foundation of a relationship. This isn't about excuses, folks, it's about understanding the root of the problem. Remember, every relationship is unique, and infidelity is a symptom of deeper issues. By understanding these underlying causes, we can start to address them head-on and work towards building stronger, more fulfilling relationships. You know, folks, women crave emotional connection. It's wired into their DNA. When a woman feels emotionally neglected, like her partner's not truly there, it can create a void in the relationship. She might feel unseen, unheard, unappreciated. It's like being in a room full of people, yet feeling utterly alone. This emotional disconnect can be a slippery slope. When those needs aren't met at home, she might start looking for that validation and connection elsewhere. And let me tell you, that's a dangerous path to go down. Look, we all have this deep-seated need for connection, for someone to truly see and understand us. For women, this emotional intimacy is crucial, but sometimes, despite their best efforts, that connection just ain't there in the relationship. They might feel like their partner doesn't listen, doesn't understand their feelings, or just doesn't get them. This lack of emotional intimacy can be incredibly frustrating and can drive a wedge between two people. And when that wedge gets big enough, well, that's when folks start looking elsewhere. Listen, everyone has needs in a relationship. Emotional, physical, even intellectual. These needs are like oxygen, folks. You gotta have them to survive. When those needs go unmet, resentment builds. It's like a pressure cooker. Eventually, something's gotta give. She might start feeling unfulfilled, unimportant, like she's not a priority. This can lead to a whole heap of problems, and sometimes, seeking fulfillment outside the relationship starts to look mighty tempting. Now let's be real. Infidelity is never the answer. But sometimes, when someone's been hurt, deeply hurt by their partner, they might lash out in ways they never thought possible. It's a primal instinct, an eye for an eye. Cheating can be a way to inflict pain, to make the other person feel the same gut-wrenching agony they're experiencing. It's a desperate attempt to regain a sense of control in a situation where they feel powerless. Low self-esteem can be a real killer, folks. It eats away at you from the inside out. When a woman doesn't feel good about herself, she might seek validation from external sources. It's a way to boost her ego, to feel desirable and worthy. Cheating can be a dangerous game in these situations. It's a temporary fix that masks deeper issues. It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. It ain't gonna solve the problem. Let's be honest, folks. Opportunity knocks for everyone at some point. It might be a work trip, a night out with friends, an unexpected encounter. The thing is, opportunity alone isn't the problem. It's what you do with it that matters. If a woman's already unhappy in her relationship, if those other issues we talked about are bubbling under the surface, opportunity can be a catalyst. It's that little push, that temptation that can lead to a big mistake. Commitment is the bedrock of any relationship. It's that unwavering certainty, that knowing that you're in it together, no matter what. But when that commitment wavers, when doubts creep in, it can create cracks in the foundation. A woman might start questioning the relationship, wondering if there's something better out there. This lack of commitment makes it easier to stray, to justify her actions because she's not fully invested in the first place. Look, relationships can fall into a rut. It happens to the best of us. The day-to-day grind, the responsibilities, it can all chip away at the passion. And let's face it, that initial spark, that excitement of something new, it's intoxicating. Some women cheat because they're looking for that adrenaline rush, that feeling of being desired and pursued. It's a dangerous game, though, because that initial thrill never lasts. Listen, we all evolve and grow throughout our lives. Sometimes people grow together, their paths intertwined, but sometimes those paths diverge. A woman might feel like she's outgrown her relationship, like it's holding her back from becoming her true self. She might cheat as a way to break free, to assert her independence and explore different aspects of her personality. It's a messy and painful way to navigate personal growth, but it happens. Communication, folks, it's the lifeblood of any relationship. When communication breaks down, misunderstandings fester, resentment builds, and emotional distance grows. It's like speaking different languages. You can't understand each other's needs, desires, or frustrations. When those feelings get bottled up, they gotta find an outlet somewhere. And unfortunately, that outlet can sometimes be another person. Let's not forget, folks, we're all products of our environment. The messages we receive from society, our culture, even our friend group can influence our views on relationships and fidelity. Some cultures are more lenient towards infidelity, while others view it as the ultimate betrayal. These external influences can play a role in a woman's decision to cheat, shaping her perceptions of what's acceptable and what's not. Look, we've covered a lot of ground today, and it's heavy stuff. But remember, understanding these reasons isn't about making excuses, it's about taking that first step towards healing and growth. Addressing these issues requires open and honest communication. You gotta rip off the Band-Aid, folks, have those tough conversations. Therapy or counseling can be a game changer. It provides a safe space to unpack those deep-seated issues, to understand the root causes of the infidelity, and to work towards resolution. And let me tell you, rebuilding trust takes time and effort. It's about small, consistent actions that show you're committed to change. Building trust and emotional intimacy can strengthen a relationship and reduce the likelihood of infidelity. Remember, every situation is unique and empathy is key. So, let's work towards building stronger, healthier relationships, one honest conversation at a time.